cannot believe how hard this has been for the past couple of days. I have had barely any sleep. I've been running on constant cappuccinos, coffee, everything else. So 2.5 days ago, one of our cats gave birth to their first batch of litter of kittens. Two beautiful kittens were came in this world at 6:30, and I am so excited. As a fur grandmother, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, and so I've been trying to juggle with looking after them, but I've been also trying to finish this build. And I know there's still a lot more to do. Now, building in Second Life, it doesn't just take an entire day like The Sims 4 does. Building in Second Life sometimes can take weeks to months to finish because you got to keep adding stuff to make it look more realistic, and then eventually you can put it on the market and sell it. And this is the second part. So the next part I'm going to be finishing off. Got to do some more texturings, and then the last, maybe the fourth part, I am going to remove all of the Docker scripts and start linking the entire house together. And then the fifth part, we're going to pack it up and we're going to go from there. We're going to actually see how many prims it is. Now, I don't know how many days it's going to be to the next video. So, because what I do is if I mentally cannot stay at a computer like I used to because I have severe arthritis in both hands, severe carpal tunnel. So, with me having severe carpal tunnel, I could probably only stand 45 minutes to an hour on any game, any virtual life, Second Life, anything. So, that's something as what really sucks is I used to can sit on my computer for hours, hours when I was younger, and I could be able to finish a house within 72 hours. I can no longer do that with my carpal tunnel, which people are like, oh, yeah, that's just normal. You're getting old. No, I'm not just getting old. I'm getting old, okay? And people are like, okay, shush, stop saying that. I cannot believe how long and how many days it took just to get those freaking oh, just trying to get those white things there. The white things. Wow, I cannot talk today. Just trying to get those crown moldings up and to make it look good. It took me 2.5 days just to get them up there. And then I'm trying to figure out maybe eventually down the road I might want to change the texturings. So I might want to just have the crown moldings and no skirt boards, which is good because then you don't need your skirt boards anyways. A lot of houses they don't include them. They don't do them because it's just pointless. So that's something that I try to make my homes look really really good. But that's the problem is this is these videos can sometimes go from 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and I have to scrunch it down and make it so sped up that sometimes it's so hard to see, like visual, visualize of your video of what you're watching. But I have to speed this up. So this video was about just about 2 hours long. I sped it up as much as I could. And so here's me. I think I stopped because somebody was talking to me. And see, that's the problem is I could be doing anything. I could be talking or I could be running to the bathroom. I could be getting called in the other room because, hey, Tara, come quick, something's wrong with the cat. Or come quick, your kitten. And then it's something is like me wanting to hop on Second Life during the day and Tim's at work. I'm forced to stay in my bedroom to babysit kittens when it's supposed to be Tim's job during the day and my job at night before I can even go to sleep. So that's something that kind of drives me a little bit up the wall is I'm stuck during the day watching these beautiful little fur balls. Now, I don't regret Sasha having the chance to becoming a fur mom. I'm really happy that my cat Sasha actually was able to go through motherhood. All cats should actually have this ability to go through motherhood. And that's something that I'm really happy as a fur grandmother that she's gone through this. It's a little bit emotional, that's for sure. When we first had one of our cats, we had a loss a couple of months ago. Luna got pregnant. I don't know if she wasn't ready to have kittens, but that kitten ended up not making it, and it was a stillbirth. And that was a really, really hard time for myself and Tim because we didn't know if there was another one, where would that second one be? Because we didn't know sometimes the litters can only contain one, and we didn't know. We didn't know what we could do. We didn't know where to fall on. We were just doing this by ourselves. And I feel like, yeah, this is still really hard because it's like I'm juggling Second Life, I'm juggling real life, I'm juggling looking after my fur kids, I'm juggling um, going through an entire blizzard of 3 days. So I'm stuck at home for 3 days, not really able to go out. Um, and now I'm juggling the after effects of having kittens. Now, Monday, I'm probably only going to be able to go out for like a couple of hours because I'm going to have to run home and check on my damn cat. So that's something that really ticks me off a little bit is I'm a very active person. I like to be able to walk out the front door, get in my wheelchair and go. And I don't like to when I have to be stuck somewhere, literally physically stuck because of my cat just had kittens. I understand she just had kittens, but she's old enough to understand this is how you look after them. Now, something I don't really mentally understand with Sasha is how she'll literally just she'll nurse them for a couple hours, she'll sleep with them for a couple hours, then she'll all of a sudden look at them like, "Okay, I'm done. I need a break." And she'll literally wander off for like 45 minutes and come back when they call her, which is kind of cute. It's a basically like, "Okay, I'm done." And what we did is for Odie is we actually took Odie out of his kennel and we gave Sasha his kennel. So now Odie is sleeping in the bathroom because we don't trust our male cat for spraying. But this is something right here where you'll literally be seeing me working on these walk-in closets, trying to figure out and visualize. So this is what happens when you build any houses in Second Life. You want things to look realistic because sometimes you don't know if these buildings are going to be for RPing. You don't know if these buildings are going to be put on an RP sim. A family buys it and it's for a role play sim. You don't know. So sometimes they like to declutter and put things in those closets and make it look all pretty and nice. And that's something that people don't understand. That's why I love to add things that reminds me of real life. Yes, you may not have a walk-in closet right in the front of your house, but sometimes you do with a small skinny window. I've seen a couple of them in this area that does this. So you really don't know how some of these houses can actually be fully built and look like. Some of these houses can look really, really nice when it's finished, and others can just look horrible. And that's something that as a builder, I've been building in any game. I've been doing City Skylines, I've been doing Sims 4, but I've been building a lot in Second Life. And because of that, I can visualize in my mind is if I can live in this with my family, others can live in this with their family. And that's something that I love to thrive on, to something that I love to do. And something that I really enjoy to do is playing Second Life. I like to go on my virtual world. I have a massive family. I love them all. And this is something that I enjoy doing. I love to make stuff realistic. Um, Something that I actually have done is no crown moldings inside of closets itself. Outside before you it goes inside, you don't really you can have them if you really wanted to. I kind of makes it look a little bit nicer, because you don't know if they're going to be putting stuff on the shelving. You don't know what they're going to do. Also, that shower and the shower and the sink there, that's only temporary. That's only going to be until the point that I have to link everything together. Then everything that I was going to use was going to go back into my inventory, and we were going to just put it on a style card like this is the shower I use. This is the stuff we use in our house to make our houses look nice. So that's something that we will be doing. I'll be having to do when I have want to pack this all in all up. But no, I have been really, really busy. Spring is finally coming back. Our snow is no longer, well, I think we still have a little bit, but it's starting to melt a lot more, which is so exciting. I'm excited to be able to walk out my front door, get into my wheelchair and go. And I'm not having to worry about 10 feet of snow. Oh my God, am I not going to be able to make it? Do I have to go on the road? I'm sorry, this entire world is not made for wheelchair users. Yes, I'm an amateur user, so I have my good days and I have my bad days. Yesterday was one of my bad days. I could barely get out of bed. I could barely move. I can barely stand. Yesterday, I had to be carried to and from the bathroom by Tim. So yeah, yesterday was his day off. Today was his day off. And I have my good days and I have my bad days with my disability. And sometimes I can't even walk. So that's just, it's because of the weather too. And I have severe arthritis in my spine because of my back injury that I have. So that is another reason is when I'm having one of my bad days, I try to hide it from a lot of people because I don't want people to think like, "Oh wow, why is she having to do this? Why does she have to go through that pain and this pain and that pain?" And that's something that I hide from a lot of people. I even hide it from Tim. I hide it from everybody. I even hide it from my own parents about how I'm feeling. Now, it depends, okay? A lot of people thought at the time when I found out that it was the back injury that I had with the car accident back in 2014, 2013, 2014, that it was because of that accident. Well, I actually had to get tested numerous times for ALS. I had to get tested for MS, and I still think I got MS. I don't know. They said I don't, but with how my flare ups can get, it can get so bad to where I can never, hardly ever crawl out of bed. So today, my knees hurt, my back hurts, everything hurts, and I just want to go crawl back into bed and go back to sleep. But this is the thing is, the way I was raised is I was raised to never give up. I was raised to keep going and keep trying to do new things. And that's something that I'm actually been doing for the past couple of days. I've been trying to figure out that how can I better myself and how can I make things a little bit nicer and how can I make stuff more um, versatile for families. Even in Second Life, these houses are important. A lot of people think, okay, it's just a game, Tara, get over it. If I was ever going to become an architect in real life, I would want my houses um, to be accessible for wheelchairs. So the way I build my houses, even in Second Life, what I would be doing in real life, is wide enough doors. So at least maybe 30 inches wide, 40, maybe 35 to 40 inches wide is the maximum I would do. And those doors, that would be huge for a door, but you gotta worry about a wheelchair and stuff. But anyways, I must go. I have a cat right by my foot. Her name is Luna, and Luna Bear is asking for some attention. So I love to build. If you guys have any more ideas for houses that you want me to build, something that's not too hard, give me a quick, hey, I got an idea for your next building. We have another part, so part three is going to come up quite soon. I'm actually going to work on that this coming week. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys stay safe, stay warm if it's cold where you are, and if it's not, stay inside and stay hydrated if it's hot where you live. All right, guys, I love you all. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now, guys.